So watching this latest episode of Ready to Love, I begin to realize that some of the women on the show want it too bad. And when I say want it too bad, I mean that they want the title too bad, or they want a ring too bad, they want a baby too bad, a husband too bad, a boyfriend too bad. They want it. They want the goal too bad instead of really waiting and enjoying the process, filling these men out, seeing if you feel like you want to be with them. And I just feel like a lot of the times some of these ladies just make themselves so available, like too much available too soon. And when you want something so bad, you start like having tunnel vision. You don't see nothing else. You don't see those red flags along the way. You only see what you're looking at. And I feel like that is good when you're working towards a goal that is determinant on you, that relies on your efforts. But when it comes to somebody else and their will, you have to kind of relax those expectations, because you cannot force anybody to be with you. So like I said, it could cloud your judgment when you just want that thing, when you need this other person to be a certain way in your life. It clouds your judgment and it will have you acting anxious, out of character. Usually you're cool, calm, and collected, but now because you want this thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that ring, that ring, that ring, you just real anxious. So I just feel like you have to just relax. So many times, like, it just feels like when I'm watching this show, I feel like the women are on their Eminem 8 Mile type time. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better, like, they just feel that. And I mean, it's just so strong. And I feel like that's how come we get the attitude, the bad attitude, the stank face, the cattiness, and in particular from Zadia, Tasia and Kamil, especially. You know what I mean? Their attitudes have been called into question quite a few times throughout the duration of the show, and I feel like that is why, like, they really are ready to drive off in the sunset with somebody. And I guess, like, just because, but I feel like just relax because at the same time, you really don't know these people. And I get it, when you're single and you're ready to get off the market, you just like, okay, whatever, ready, set, go. You almost feel like you'll take whatever comes your way. You'll work with it. You'll make $1 out of those 15 cents. But I'm always under the thing, like, if you can just relax and pace yourself. That's what the guys are doing. I could just tell, like, men just have a different approach to dating. They relax. And, all right, yeah, I like her, but I'm going to see what else is out there. I'm going to see how these things go, And I just feel like women can adopt that just a little bit so they can date light. That's what I want to say. So they can date light. So yeah, I just want the women to enjoy the dating process, enjoy the men, getting to know them with their clothes on, and just asking questions and just feeling like a woman. And it feels good to be in the presence of a man and you're vibing, you're dating them. Just that and nothing else. Like, don't expect nothing else. Work on getting to know the guy to see if you want to be with him. Not trying to force him to pick you or only see you, or twist his arm or intimidate or bully him just to be with you, Kamil. That's not what it should be like. Like I said, people have their own free will and should be. I would want to be with somebody that chose me because they wanted to, not because like I scared them into doing it and I made them feel like they can't talk to nobody else but me. Whoa, not cool, not fun. I'm not trying to be a part of the He Too movement. Sometimes women can come off aggressively too. Let's make it all fair for all parties involved, men and women. So relax. And I just feel like when I was thinking about doing this video, is because of Phil's comment when he said Tasia came off with like an intensity, and it just made me think that I feel like her intensity is coming off very strong because she wants to be loved, or she wants to finally, maybe be in a relationship. I'm not quite sure how long she said her last relationship was, but for some people, dating can be exhausting. So they're ready to settle down, ready to buy a house, and I'm ready to change my last they're ready to do all that stuff. And I just feel like when you're tired of being single, you're just like, okay, this has to work. Like, what is this other girl doing here? I only want him to be with me. This is a setup. No, relax. With the whole like dating, when the ex came, you need to be seeing if you like this man too, not just trying to make him see only you. So I just feel like when you have that attitude where it's like this just has to work, the red flags that may be there will turn into pink flags and eventually turn into green flags, and you only see go, yes. You see nothing else, but you don't see like the reason why you should be saying no. And I feel like that's another thing that women should start doing. Like, we look for so many reasons to, okay, well, I can work with this, I can work with that, but kind of be more quick to look for reasons to cut them off before you get your feelings invested so soon. Like, of course, not everybody's going to be perfect, but those things where you feel like you may want to compromise on, maybe it's just not a fit, and that's okay. So my advice is for ladies to date light, date with no expectations, and let the man make his case so you can consider him as a viable option instead of automatically making yourself an option for him. He hasn't earned you yet. What has he done to deserve you? You have to think about that. I can't remember which one of the exes said that the whoever it was likes a challenge. I can't remember who said that in particular, but I feel like the word likes a challenge, that phrase came up during this episode of the show. And I feel like another way of saying, oh, he likes a challenge is that it's basically saying like a woman shouldn't be so won over so easily. Don't be so, here I am, Big Daddy, take me. Don't be so willing and able when you as the woman are the prize. Prizes have to be earned, sis. You are the good thing, that favor that the Bible talks about. You are not a participation trophy. You don't just go to anybody that showed up and played the game. You go to the person that put in that work to take you off the market. That's showing up and showing their best self for you. That's who you choose. The person that wants to earn your love. Oh, remember in the Bible how who was it? Abraham, Isaac, maybe it was Isaac, Jacob. I think it was Jacob. Remember when he was getting Rachel and Leah? Was it Leah or Rachel? When he was trying to get Rachel, I think it was, he worked 7 years like it was nothing. The Bible said it was just like a few days for him because his love was so great. Men will work to get you when they love you, when they really like you. And that's what you want to see. That's the energy you want to go by. So I just feel like you have to work on loving your life the way it is. Stop trying to be so quick to get out of your seasons. If you're single, don't be so quick to try to get out of that single season. You have to date, or you have to be single enough where you just love your life. You love your single season, whether you're focusing on your career, yourself, healing yourself. You may be focused on your kids, your parents, whatever it may be. But I feel like this has to be the way that you live your life, so you can then consider like, okay, I love my life the way it is right now. Like, okay, is this guy worth me coming off the market? I want you to feel that way. Wait for that man that make you consider. And while I always feel like this is why you have to cultivate and love your single season. You see, that's why the men like Shiloh. When I think about it, she's playing the game. She's dating light. She doesn't seem too attached. She doesn't seem, she's not coming across too needy or too anxious or anything. She's very smiley, very upbeat. She's taking her time to ask questions, to get to know a person. And I think that's good. She's not being too clingy. She's not being overbearing, asking when such and such is going to leave. She's not like staking her claim or making it all putting all her eggs in one basket. Yeah, she not doing that, and I appreciate that. I'm like, that is what's up. She's making the guys come after her. She does just enough, to show that she's interested, and lets the man fill in the blanks. He, fill in the space after they're like, okay, I'm just here I am, and then she lets the guys come after her and come and get her. So with that being said, this is why I always feel like, relax your mind and let your conscience be free. Breathe, stretch, shake, and let it go. Stop trying to make it to the altar and ride off into the sunset on day one. As the Bible said, be anxious for nothing. So relax and be chill. God is in control.
Matt Saint, man, the girl was heaven sent. Matt Saint, man, the girl was heaven sent.